Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back. If you're a subscriber, my name is Ashley and thank you for stopping by my channel. Today's video is going to be a story time about the time I was fired from McDonald's for not smiling. Okay, so let's get right into the story because I don't want this video to be too long. Okay, so my first year of high school, it was summer break, and I did what I think a lot of high schoolers do. It was time for a job. My family was struggling at this point. I wanted to be able to have money to spend on whatever I deemed necessary, and so I went on the job hunt. I lived at the time, it's not anymore, but at the time it was like a one stoplight town. It was small as all can be. So there wasn't a lot of job options, but we did have a McDonald's, and I was a very big fan of McDonald's. I was eating there all the time, so I said, why not work there? So I applied, went to the interview. It was all good, got the job, jumped up and down, did a celebration. I was just so happy. This was my first job. I felt accomplished. I just felt like I was doing the thing. I was just everything. I was big balls, whatever other things you want to say, I was doing it. And so since this was the summer, by my state law, the summer you can be worked anytime. There is no limitations. It's only when you work during school year there's a limitation. So I was getting mostly afternoon to night shifts, and then on the weekends I was getting the morning shift. And so I started off on the fries, I think, as you always do, and then I was moved to the cash register. Everything was going good. People were getting their money back. It was no problems. Drawer never came up empty. I mean, drawer never came up short because the drawers are always checked, like from one shift to the next shift. Like when you switch the cash registers, they're always checked. So I never came up short. I thought I was doing amazing. I was loving it there. I loved paydays. We got paid once a week. If I'm not mistaken, we got paid once a week or once every 2 weeks, and I just loved it because I was saving money in my bank account, but I also had some money too if I saw a CD I wanted to listen to, a cute dress I wanted, or if I wanted to go out and get me some, a fancy dinner, I could because all of the money was going just strictly to me. So then one day I get told that you're working at the cash register, you need to smile. So I started to smile because you may not know this from my YouTube channel, but I am a person who, I have a resting bitch face. Let's just call it what it is. I don't really smile unless my face doesn't look happy, unless I make an effort for it to look happy, which is why I think a lot of my friendships and relationships were kind of hard to come by because everybody assumes I'm mean, but it's not that. It's just that I have a resting bitch face. I don't smile unless, I'm putting in the effort to, give myself a smile. So I tried. It's really hard though when you're so used to nobody ever complaining about your resting bitch face, or like no one's ever been like, you're not going to get anywhere in life if you don't smile. Like, I always get comments for people telling me to smile. To smile, to smile, to smile. It's one of my pet peeves. But let me not get off track. Let me get back to the story. So I tried, and things were good for a while. No problem. So then I get told again that I need to smile. And if I don't smile, I'm going to lose my job. So I'm trying to smile. So then one day I get off of work. It is a Friday. I think it was the next day was a Friday, because you don't work on your payday. Or at the time that I worked at McDonald's, you don't work on your payday. So I came in to get my check. I thought everything was fine, and I was let go from the job. And the reason that I was given was because I didn't smile. And at McDonald's, it is policy, or what I was told at the time is policy, to continuously smile at the customers. And apparently my resting bitch face was, something that I needed to work on. And I remember being devastated because I lived for my job. You don't know. I was so excited. Yes, there was like days I was tired because I literally was the kind of worker that I clocked in at my time, and I worked continuously until I was forced to take a break for 30 minutes, and then I worked continuously. Never once was I slouching until it was time to clock out. I was a dedicated and hard worker, and my job was my life because it was bringing me in my income, and it was giving me a little bit of financial freedom during the summer. So it was devastating to me. And for a long time, it bred self-doubt into myself. It bred doubt into me. Like, am I going to ever be able to get a job and be successful in the job and go far in the job because I don't smile? I'm not a smiler. As I've said throughout this whole video, most of the time, if you see me in public, if you know me personally, you know I have a resting bitch face. My face, when you see me, maybe when you see me, chances are you're gonna see me looking like this. This is the way my face falls. Unless I'm making an effort to smile, I'm not going to smile. My face is going to look happy. I know some people's faces look happy. That's their resting bitch face. Not really, though. Like, I don't know what you call it. It's just the way that their face sits. Excuse me, I have a cold too. But mine just doesn't, unfortunately. And I'm slowly working my way out of that mind frame. It has always stayed with me. And it is a story that has always stayed with me since it happened. And that was the beginning of high school. And I am a college graduate now. And it has had a lasting impact on my life, being fired from McDonald's. And I think after that, I shortly just stopped going. And I rarely eat McDonald's anymore because I guess maybe childishly, it's a little bit of bitterness there because I used to eat there all the time before I worked there. So that's it, because I don't want to super, super, super babble. But that is the time that I got fired from McDonald's because I didn't smile. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please follow me on all of my social medias, which will be linked in the description down below. And I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. So hit that red button and subscribe to my channel. I post 3 times a week, and it is usually, this week I've been bad, but it is usually 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as always, until we meet again,